My name is Mary Jo Pearson, and today my audience is my roommates Kai, Aaron, Megan, and my friend Maddie on FaceTime. How many times have you heard these lyrics? In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness you fear. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. The program ASPCA means the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. Thousands of animals every day are cruelly beaten and abused and killed or just left to die, and it's up to us to help them in some way. And through this program, we can help them. Every day an animal is beaten and abused, and thousands are just left on the street. Some are left in suitcases, some are left just on the side of the road, and the ASPCA is just one way of trying to help these animals get off the street and get the care and the proper medication that they deserve, and special homes that will love them and treat them how they should be treated. Every day, 12,200 animals are rescued or assisted from the ASPCA. The ASPCA will get calls from people who will tell them, hey, I think there's an injured animal on the road, or I found a barn of animals, and they will go out and they will find these animals and they will treat them, and then they will take them to the shelters in that area, and then they will give them medication, and then they will put them up for adoption. But unlike some pounds, they never put these animals down unless absolutely necessary. So unless the animal were near death or was not going to make it, they keep these animals in adoption for loving families to just love on these animals and to take them into comforting homes. The ASPCA every year has 4,600 adoptions, and that's just a phenomenal number for a program. A lot of programs don't have this many because they don't treat these animals as well as ASPCA does. They just take them in and then kind of halfway care for them and then hope that someone will adopt them. ASPCA will literally take these animals and treat them like their family, and they will feed them and water them and bathe them and medicate them and just be loving on them, so that when these families come in, these animals won't be afraid and they can just love on these animals as well. Annually, about $12 million is donated and granted to animal welfare through the ASPCA, and that number is just, I can't even put into words. I am a huge supporter for anyone who wants to help against animal cruelty, and I can't imagine someone wanting to physically harm an animal or purposely beat them or hurt them in any shape or form. And so I think it's just phenomenal that this program goes out of their way to help these animals and to bring them the love that they deserve, because no animal deserves to be beaten, much less left alone to die. 54,300 spay and neuter surgeries are performed at the ASPCA, and you can find all of this information at aspca.org. They spay and neuter these animals so that it will just help prevent any complications that could come in the shelters, but also for sanitary reasons. And every year and just all the time, one can become a donor through the ASPCA program. You can go on their website and you can become a monthly donor, you can become just a part-time donor, you can become yearly, or you can just do it one time. You can also make gifts in the animal's name. So on their website you can find an animal, and in their name you can donate, or you can draw a picture or just anything to help them out, and you can tag them on Facebook or post something, and then the ASPCA will take that into account and it'll go towards that specific animal. As you can see, these animals are starved and just left to fend for themselves. And yes, animals can take care of themselves, but they do need loving families just to love on them and to help them and to feed them and just to bring them the care that any animal would want, like we would want mutually. And this program is just so phenomenal because they help a diversity of animals. They help dogs, cats, large animals, and I think it's just so wonderful, and I think everybody should participate in this program, because without this program there would be thousands and thousands of animals just left to fend for themselves without any help, and I just think this program does a phenomenal job at what they do. Are there any questions?
How do you go about adopting one of their animals?
You go to their website, which is aspca.org, and you can go to any of the toolbar options, and normally it's how can I help, and you can go to donate or adopt an animal, and then that will direct you to how you specifically adopt a certain animal.
What all do they want in a gift? Like if you give a gift to an animal, what all do they want in the gift?
You can either just draw a picture and put them under that animal's name, or you can send things, like you can send toys or different things like that. But normally if you just contact them in any form, they'll just direct you the specific way that they like to do it.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.